What's going on, YouTube family? How is everyone today? Well, just came down to the park with my sons, my youngest sons. They found a friend and they're over there in the woods playing as children do. We adults, we lose that novelty of simply playing, and that's okay. So we find new things to excite us. I went to see a concert last night, Lotus, and it was just a phenomenal show. Had a great time. I'm actually going to see another one tonight, Dark Star Orchestra, so that should be fun too. But yeah, when I get out there in the world and do things, even though sometimes it's not easy, a person who, there are a lot of people who go to a lot of events and a lot of concerts all the time, and I really try to in the summertime get to as many shows as I can and do as many things as I can, even though there's a lot more I'd like to do. But even when it's time to go to the concert, I get a little bit anxious beforehand. And I was, by the time I get there, it's completely worth it. And it really reminds me, I started thinking, is it that I'm paying the piper beforehand? In other words, for every high there's a low. And that's just the way of the world. But, it reminds me of a video somebody made this morning. Come here, Gino. And it was called, it was talking about, is negative energy a bad thing? Or, do we need negative energy? And my first thought was absolutely. It's a crucial aspect of positivity to have the negativity. And it's even more difficult to try to define what negativity really means. I mean, what is negative? A person may think that attitudes can be negative, people can be negative. All of this is based on what you think is positive, and the pendulum can swing both ways. Excuse me. And so many people get so hung up on trivial shit, really obsessing over perhaps a negative event in their life. Like one thing can, ruin a person's life because they allow it to get to them. But there's also the aspect of people not... Oh, wow, there's a lot of broken glass over here by the playground. That's pretty messed up. The aspect of how, if we realize that every bad thing that happens to us, or what we might call negative, things that bring... I would say anything negative would just be something that affects your emotions and makes you feel uneasy, okay? Call it dis-ease, if you will. And this would be the root of the word disease, is dis-ease, of course. And it's not just, it's a very blanket type of assessment, a disease. But it truly defines the issue of what it is. Anytime our body is not doing well, it causes us problems. It's disease, but many of these are caused by external factors, as well as brain chemistry. And some people are more prone to have a deeper understanding of themselves, whereas others have a very difficult time. I mean, this is natural. We're human. We're not we're not cookie cutter kids. I mean, we may look similar, but it's funny how people separate each other on skin color when I feel so much closer to people of completely different cultures, as long as they share the same values. And I feel completely distant from other white males in a lot of cases. So but the idea that, it's skin deep, it goes so much deeper. We have so many different personality types. So what I'm saying is that some people really don't handle negative aspects of their life very well. And they're not able to come to terms with who they are and what they want out of life. And I think that that's the most important thing, is to realize that we're just human, and being human is difficult. When you sit in a group and talk about these things, Oh, I have to save them. My son says I have to go save them. I guess I would leave with take the moment for what it is. And realize that no matter how bad things are, they can quickly get better if you're willing to just open your mind to it. Talk to y'all later.